making a cheesy Italian meatball. That Italian accent was a request from Mr. McCullough. But yes, we are making meatballs. They are delicious, fun to make, but the extra added twist is a little secret little piece of cheese inside the meatball. Makes it all ooey gooey goodness. So you want to start off with about a pound of ground beef, and that looks like this. And in that, you're going to crack 1 egg. And we're going to put in about a 1/4 cup of parsley. I'm going to save a little bit of parsley for my tomato sauce at the end. And a 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. And some panko, my favorite. Now we need a little bit of chopped garlic. I chopped this up a little bit earlier today, and if you don't have chopped garlic, you can always use garlic powder. And you're going to need a little bit of salt and pepper. Up to you how much you want. Just a little bit for taste. Okay, we didn't put the panko. Better add that. And usually I kind of go by feel, about 1/2 cup of panko in there. Okay, now that all the ingredients are in, this is the fun part, smushing. You want to mix up all your ingredients, flip it over a few times, make sure you're getting the top and the bottom. I'm kind of just squishing it, and then I flip it over and I squish it some more. I don't want to see any clumps of any spices or panko or Parmesan cheese. Once I'm happy with all that, I'm ready for the secret. My meat is all mixed up, and what I did was I took some of this little cheese that I had in my kitchen. You can use cheese string or chop up some mozzarella, and you want to have little chunks like this. And you're going to take a scoopful of meat, make it into a nice little ball. Kind of make a little hole right here with your finger, stick the cheese in there, and then seal it all up so you can't see the cheese anymore. So you need to do that a few more times to get all your meatballs done. So you're going to grab a scoop of meat, stick your finger in there to make a little spot for it, take your cheese, shove it in, hide that cheese, seal it right up. And then we're going to take these over to... Okay, I'm back at my frying pan. I've been warming it up on a medium-high heat, and I added a little bit of olive oil in the pan so that they don't stick, and it also gives them a nice little flavor. So we're going to drop these meatballs in here. You can hear that sizzle. Nice hot pan. This is where a parent's going to help you out. You're going to need a little bit more salt and pepper on the top of your meatballs so that they taste nice. And you're going to put this plate away and get a fresh one. So it's important to be turning your meatballs so that you're browning all the sides of your meatballs. So you're going to need to flip them over a few times, get all the sides a nice brown color. So my meatballs are looking really good. They're a nice brown color. I'm going to give them one last little look, and I'm going to take them out of the frying pan. And they are looking great. Okay, I'm taking my last meatball out of the frying pan. And I have all my meatballs just resting right here on a plate. I'm going to wash this frying pan so that we can get ready for part 2. Alright, I've got some tomato sauce now in my pan. I want to add a little bit of seasoning to it and turn the heat down because you don't want it bubbling too much. It's going to bubble a little bit. And I'm just going to add, get off the heat for a sec. I'm gonna add a little bit of seasoning to this tomato sauce that I put in here. And I'm going to put these meatballs back in the pan. Okay. I'm gonna stir that around a little bit, get the seasoning all mixed up. Gentle with these meatballs. And we're going to cook the meatballs in the sauce for about 15-20 minutes. We want the temperature to be about medium and that it's bubbling a little bit. Alright, so you want to cook the meatballs for about 15-20 minutes. You want to simmer them. I put a lid on so that the sauce doesn't splash at me, and so we're going to leave them on a lower heat and let them simmer out, and then we'll take a look at them at the end. Alright, so meatballs are cooked. They are ready to go. I made a little bit of spaghetti just to make it a complete lunch. So I'm going to take one of the meatballs, and I need a little bit of sauce on there. So I'm going to scoop a little bit of sauce, pour that over top. And I saved a little bit of Parmesan cheese and a little bit of that parsley. Dress that up a little bit. And I'm ready to have lunch. Let's take a look inside, break it open, and you can see that yummy ooey gooey cheese is melted in the middle. It's gonna be so good. Bon appetit.